morning, Lino Lakes Elementary. I'm Avery, and this is Jaden, and here is your Lino Lightning News.
Last week, Lino Lakes ended their fall book fair. About 900 books were purchased by the students, with a portion of those sales raised for the Lino Lakes PTO.
Earlier in the month, Lino Lakes had their annual chocolate fundraiser. An abundance of boxes were sold, but we still have a lot of students to collect money from, so until those are all in, we don't have a final number on the raise for the Lino Lakes PTO. Please return all money as soon as possible.
Our Makerspace activity for this month, the Scarecrow Challenge, is in full swing. So far, students have been showing their grit and perseverance regarding their engineering skills. Keep up the fun and hard work.
Now let's check in with our weather report as we are joined by Claire. Is it clear out there, Claire?
So far, we're staying clear out here today, Avery. Today should be partly cloudy with a high of 46 degrees. On Tuesday, we could see sleet showers with high around 45 degrees. There's a 40% chance of morning snow showers on Wednesday with a high of 38. Thursday is Halloween. It will be mostly sunny with a high of 39 degrees, so bundle up for trick-or-treating. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be partly cloudy with highs around 40. That's all for this week's Lino Lightning Weather Report. Back to you, Avery.
Thank you, Claire. Now let's check in for lightning laughs with Magnus.
Thank you, Jaden. I got a few chucklers for you. Jaden, what is the mummy's favorite music?
I don't know, Magnus. What is it?
Rap music. What is the witch's favorite subject in school? Spelling. Jaden, what is a ghost nose full of?
I don't know.
Boogers.
Thanks for the laughs, Magnus. That was such a treat. Now let's check in with Chase in the cafeteria. What are we chewing on this week, Chase?
Thank you, Jaden. Today we will be having French toast sticks and cheese omelet. Tuesday is chicken fries and strawberry spinach salad. Wednesday we will be served a pizza burger. Thursday is Halloween. Our lunch staff is serving up some spectacular chicken nuggets, jack-o'-lantern potatoes, trick-or-treat veggies, goblin fruit, and a frozen swirl pumpkin cup. We will end the week with a loaded turkey and a cheese sub on Friday. Back to you guys.
Thursday is Halloween. Let's check in with Kaylin about how you can stay safe with trick-or-treating. Kaylin?
Thank you, Avery. I am joined here with Officer Bergeron. Thank you so much for joining us this morning to share your expertise on staying safe on Halloween.
Thank you for having me.
What advice do you have for being safe while trick-or-treating and walking around neighborhoods at night?
I think it's really important that we talk about safety, especially when trick-or-treating, because it is dark out, people are running around on the streets, and it's important that people can see you. So if you've got glow bracelets or glow sticks or necklaces or anything like that, I think that's a really good idea to wear those. Or if you have reflectors on your outfit, that's a good thing too, because you know it's dark out and it sometimes happens where drivers won't be able to see you or anything like that. So making sure you're visible is number one, and then obviously watching for cars and watching before you cross the street and staying with your group. It's important not to get too excited and run ahead of your group. Just stay with your group and stay with an adult.
Okay, thank you. And in your opinion, is it important to inspect candy before it's eaten?
Yeah, just like with anything that you get from a stranger, I think it's important that you kind of check it out before you eat it. Especially if you've got food allergies, you should definitely look at the labels to make sure it's okay that you're eating it. You should check expiration dates, check if any wrappers are broken, and if it's something you can't eat or it is open, you should definitely throw it away.
And what should children do if they lose the adult or group with whom they are trick-or-treating?
So you said you go with a big group and you go with your parents and all that, and I think it's important that you have a discussion with your parents or your group before you go trick-or-treating as to what to do with a situation like this. If you do get lost, I mean, a lot of people have phones and you had said you have a phone, so obviously you can contact your parents that way or contact your friends that way or your group or whoever you're going with, but it's important to have that plan in place. Like if somebody in your group doesn't have a phone where you guys can meet, if somebody does get lost or anything like that, or say, meet at this person's garage or meet at this person's house or go to a neighbor that you know. That's really important that you have those safety plans in place. And then I think, as a final, last-ditch effort, you can go to an adult that has a bunch of kids or a couple of adults that have a group of kids with them and then ask them for help.
Thank you. Thank you, Officer Bergeron. Now it's time for our staff spotlight.
My name is Miss Hayes, and I teach 5th and 6th grade here at Lino Elementary, and I teach the English part of the Spanish immersion. This is my 3rd year teaching. I taught 3rd grade for a year, 2nd grade for a year, and then I student taught down in Mexico, and I taught 4th grade down there. So Senor Daudna, who also teaches 5th and 6th grade, he has a Spain accent, and so he lisps his C's, and I have a Mexican accent, so my dialect sounds different than when he speaks Spanish. My favorite thing is probably the staff. Everybody here is super fun to work with, and I love my students. They are the reason why I come to school every day. I took Spanish in high school and I absolutely hated it, so I stopped. And then I got to college and wanted to learn it again, so then I kept doing that. I go to Mexico every summer and visit my old students.
Well, that's this week's edition of Lino Lightning News. I'm Jaden.
And I'm Avery. Shine bright, Lino Lightning.